Well, here I am, starting my first Let's Play. Well, starting my first successful Let's Play. I'm using the uh, Visual Boy Advanced emulator for this. You can get almost any Game Boy game for it. You can play it all on it. You can switch the controls if you want to. Personally, I go to doperons.com. That's where I get most of my things. But really, you really could just go online and just type in Game Boy emulator and it'll show up. And you can hold space and it'll speed it up if you're wondering why it's going so fast. You know, but I know my screen recorder is kind of bad when it comes to actually playing the game. Then I won't hold down space. I'll just walk around. It's freaking almost 10 o'clock. Lucky time? Yes, 10. But it's not 10 yet. It's 8 hours. Right about that. Alright. Now that I set up my clock, let me get the potion. Don't ever forget about this potion. It can save your life. Not really, I've never had a problem with it. Right now it's just talking about how my dad is part of the Cuddleberg gym. Mom saw him on TV. Jeez, I missed him. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna walk outside. You're gonna go to the right, come up, and this guy's gonna be like, "Oh, I hear shouts over there." Oh no, wait, I forgot. Not yet. Now you go to this chick's house. She is your rival. This lady, our moms look alike for some awkward reason. I always hated how long it took for these dang words to go by. Walk upstairs, talk to her. Clearly she has some sort of crush on you. I think it's because of my jizz-colored hair, my awesome badass headband, my pure black eyes. Skills right there. That's it there. Now this kid can be like, "Oh, I'm hearing shouts ahead." Then you gotta run up here. You have to save him. The most important part of the game right here. Getting chased around by Pucciano, the dark type, usually level 2. So you come over here to the bag and open it up. Mudkick is a pure water type now. It learns Water Gun as its next move at around level, or it learns Mud Slap as its next move at level 6. It learns Water Gun at I think level 9 or 10. It evolves into Marshawn, which is Water Ground, and then evolves into Swampert, which is Water Ground. Torchic, best choice of the game, probably. I like going with Mudkip, but Torchic has got to be one of the best choices to go through because he's fire. He learns a flying move before he evolves, and then when he does evolve, he's a firefighting. So he learns double kick, so we can have, could give him slash, blaze kick, double kick, and peck. And if you don't like double kick, then you can replace it with sky uppercut, but Blaze can learns that, which is firefighting slash torches, evulsions. Tree cut, pure grass, all the way through. I would have to say the hardest going through the tree cut because you don't find anybody that is super effective against except for the first one. The tree cut really isn't even that strong. So I'm going to have to go ahead and go with the average and go through the Torchic. See if in that Torchic, there's only one thing you can do is use Scratch. You can use Growl and lower its attack, but Obviously, you're not going to die. So just use scratch. Yeah, the name is Steamy. Got a problem, Professor Birch? I suppose I'll give my Torchic a nickname. No, I changed my mind. Here's a zero. So May's over on Route 103, which is right the fuck up here. Like I said, I'm not gonna speed it up. I mean, if you have no problems with it, comment and say, sorry, I don't like how you do this. Can you press the spacebar? I'm gonna show you the Pokemon you can find on this route. There's a Wurmple, evolves into either Slowpoke or Cascoon. I don't know the odds of which is which. I think it's just 50-50. There's String Shot, and Tackle, and at level 5 I think it is, and then Poison Sting. Level 7 it evolves. Cascoon evolves into Dustox, which is Poison Bug, and Slowpoke evolves into Beautifly, which is Flying Bug. And one thing to keep in your mind is Beautifly learns Grass and Psychic moves also, which is pretty helpful. It's a nice little game. You can run into another Pokemon that I like a lot. It's pretty nice. I'll carry it around with me until I find my last party member. That's the game. Because I have pickup ability, I can find rare candies. I mean, a low chance, obviously, that I can find items. Otherwise, I wouldn't have as much. So, usually just carry around the game with me. And you've already seen Fujiana that you can already find on this route. Fujiana. Fujiana's dark type, Wurmple, Bug, Zigzagoon, no, Zigzagoon evolves into Flymoon, which is a pure normal type of Zigzagoon. Then Fujiana evolves into Mightyena, and is pure dark type. Don't forget to talk to this guy when your PC doesn't already have 2 potions at the start of the game without spending any money. So now this idiot over here, black hair, he discovered footprints, but later it's really just his. I always say he's an idiot, and I always talk to him just because he's retarded. There's always a slight chance that you can find a Wingull Taillow on this route. I would suggest I'm going for the Taillow, if you have any flying type at all. Either Zubat or Taillow. This Taillow will evolve into Swellow, which is a really fast Pokemon. But then if you get Zubat, it'll evolve into Golbat, and it'll evolve into Crobat. A Crobat is stronger than Swellow because it's a third evolution type. You gotta watch out because Wingull does know Water Gun, so it can kill your Torchic if you're not careful. As you can see, my Torchic's level 6, he's level 2. There's a small chance of me even losing. And I don't feel like going back to Pokemon Center, so let's use Potion. Fujiana. Level 2. Girl. Now that I think about it, I think I might add the Fujiana into my team. You know? Just have a dark type. Because there's a ghost type in Elite 4. So dark type would be helpful, or another ghost type, either one. It's best to have a dark type. I'm sorry if you hear my button clicking. I spilled Mountain Dew on it in the middle of the summer. And technically it wasn't even me, it was my dad. He spilled over the Mountain Dew and it spilled all over it. Thankfully, my laptop doesn't have holes that go into the computer underneath the keyboard. It'll press into this elastic and press the button underneath it, so it's like a new keyboard is at least. Which is pretty good, if you ask me. I was pretty happy when I found that out. Took it to Best Buy and I said everything should be fine from now. I went on ordinarily with my day. And beat Mudkip, surprisingly, almost died. Torchic learned Focus Energy. Focus Energy raises the critical hit ratio. It's a good move to have, but I don't ever keep it. I focus on only attack moves when we're playing in game. If I play online, then I'll spread it out, but most of the time it's still just attack moves. You don't need anything else inside your gameplay. As you can see, there's sometimes I just hold space so I can get that part over with real fast. We'll come back and talk to Professor Birch after you beat May, and he asks you, just like Professor Oak, to complete Pokedex. He wants to learn more about Pokemon and all that jazz. And then he gives you Pokeballs. No, he doesn't give you Pokeballs. May gives you Pokeballs. It says Pokeball, but it's really 5. Then here's my mother, and she's gonna give you some running shoes. Running shoes just make you run. That's really it. Alright, quick overview before I